This is Zone 314. Zone 314. Speaking. Yeah, man, there's this thing referring to replace people. In 2019, I'm making a report. They had replaced the people that were initially in the arenas and stadiums and political speeches here in the United States of America with imposters. These imposters spoke in code amongst each other during presidential debates and presidential speeches. Towns have become infiltrated by replaced people. And people that were no longer a part of the society, or they were part of the society, they were adapting the replaced people's ideology. The replaced people were brainwashing everybody, and there were body doubles in a town called Zone 134, and the government doesn't really want to talk about it, but I saw a couple of them. Replaced people are not clones, they're human beings that are replacing the institutions or reforming the structure of society based on an agenda. This happens in many rural towns, and it's collective, but it started with people from outside of the town that then end up doing those things to the towns that they live in. And what ends up happening is a major shift, a paradigm shift within society, and most of the culture and the beliefs get wiped out with the new ideology. And the people, which are just normal people, they have become brainwashed by the replaced people. The people acting as part of that society. And then the agenda is that most of the things that you like, if they end up getting replaced by the people that are acting as part of the agenda, acting on part of the agenda, then you will see major shifts in a major shift in the town and the structure and communication and government and many other things. This is the idea that has been kept secret since 2018. This began in Washington, D.C., and it then later went into rural towns. In one town, Zone 134, we saw the replaced people and what damage they had caused to society as a whole. These people are they have no real ideology. They follow an agenda, and an agenda that's given by somebody, and nobody really knows who it is. But these are not very normal people, folks. And what ends up happening is subconsciously to the victims of the population, in which they don't know how to fight these psychological effects brought upon them So their subconscious starts acting as a split personality. This split personality becomes the trigger for something that could have happened if they were actually able to fight off these kind of intruders. And in many areas of culture, subculture become contaminated by these things, and they are not normal or natural to civilization. They're artificial, because it's an artificial society that's being created and woven into the natural society of the zones. Zone 134 has been infected. There is a biohazard and a contamination still. Surveillance is still predominant, and these replaced people are working along with surveillance in this sense.